People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This one is called Technology Gone Wrong, or Misunderstood, Misinterpreted. One of the buzzing topics that has been on social media is that 8-year-old child that lost her life, Miss Danielle Rowe, that was ABDUCTED, from school in a Portmore. Them find her, them bust her throat. Carry her to the place of recovery. She would lose her life based on the severity of her injuries. Now, since then, there's been a whole bunch of things on social media. The Popo came out with a sketch. This is what the sketch looked like. The truth and the fact is that a lot of bloggers, including myself, we are eager to get some sorts of justice for the family. Some sorts of justice for this 8-year-old that was taken out brutally. So therefore, any sorts of information that people get, they want to share to assist the Popo. However, it can also go way, way left. And people, in this case, it did. It seems as if this sketch resembled somebody. This somebody and their whole family was getting a whole bunch of threats, including of the DEATH type. This lady's name is Brittany Thompson. Brittany Thompson, since that incident, says that she's afraid to go out on public bus because of all of the scrutiny that she's under. When people see her, they are saying all sorts of unkind things. People want to take away our life. Even our family has to go into hiding. She said that she contacted the Popo and she went in and she made sure that she clear herself. The Popo tell her, say, listen, I know you we are look for. You don't have nothing to do with this. This lady is 5 months pregnant. She said because of all of the stress, all of the accusations, allegations, she can't eat, she can't sleep. Now people, you and I know that if you're 5 months pregnant and you're not eating and sleeping, it is going to be bad for that child that you are carrying. So people, I want you to take a listen, take a look to exactly what this lady has to say, and then I'll give my piece.
I just came here to clear my name so the whole public can know say man I have nothing to do with the murder of this little girl. I don't know this little girl's family. I don't know anything about it. I just want to know to stop because it has stressed me out. I'm 5 months pregnant and it has drained my energy. It's draining me. I just want him to stop. Actually, there's no I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat from Thursday. And that is not healthy for me or my child, right? I hardly sleep. I have to watch my back constantly on the road. I can't travel in a normal public transportation. I call the police to come for me at my house Thursday so I can go by the station and report it. That my picture has been going around, that I am a person of interest. Go by the station, I said. Them said they're not looking for me. Them even said I don't even look like the image that they put out there. It's not like say the JC put it out or the Gleaner or whatever. It's stupid face social media platforms putting it out and people are running with the information like to them now in a sense. And it's irritating me. It is irritating me and I don't like it and they need to stop.
Now people, here's a policy or a protocol that should be used on YouTube and social media. Sometimes it is better than to be first. It is better to be correct, right, especially when people's life can be in danger. Because this same picture was sent to me. If you look at your screen, you could see the sketch from the Popo. You could see the sketch of both persons, the sketch from the Popo and then this person that people say look like this lady. Is there some sorts of similarity? Yes. However, similarity and same is not exact. So therefore, it can be misinterpreted. It can cause person to be stressed out, especially when they are pregnant. Such is the case in this case. Suppose people had lost them life, meaning the family or even this lady that was pregnant. It would be counterproductive because you're trying to get justice for the family of Danielle and also Danielle. However, other persons could have lost their life. So when we weigh the pros and the cons, we see that it is counterproductive, it is misinformation, it is stress on Danielle's parents, stress on the loved ones of Danielle that wants justice, and also stress on an innocent pregnant lady, 5 months pregnant, her baby that is in her stomach, her family that is getting all sorts of TH-THRS of the DEATH type. Because we know how Jamaicans are, sometimes they themselves are fully dunce. In trying to get justice, sometimes innocent people lose their life. And that is why a lot of persons are on the fence as it pertains to the Tarzan and Jane, Justice. Because if you are wrong, people are going to DEADING. The moral of the story is this, in my opinion, and I could be wrong. Most bloggers or people on social media mean well. However, if you're not a trained professional, if you cannot validate or verify the information, then that information or misinformation can be used and could be detrimental to the health and well-being of other persons. I do not think that most bloggers have the intention or is doing it intentionally. Sometimes them just don't know. However, like they say, ignorance is not any sort of defense. People, me just say, be very careful, because sometimes people put out the information because they know, say, listen, the first person that put up the video on YouTube or social media is going to get a whole bunch of views, going to get a whole bunch of likes. However, there's also the backlash. Whenever you're wrong, people are going to give you some sorts of BASHING, and rightfully so. The right thing to do is say that, listen, I was wrong, I made a mistake, this is not the person that is wanted, this person is innocent. Just like you get the views for the wrong misinformation, also put out the right story. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, just when we thought that Jamaica has sunk to the lowest it can go in the abyss of hell, as it pertains to these school picnic, we've seen just about any sorts of combination. Boy versus boy, girl versus girl, girl versus boy, teacher versus student, student versus auxiliary staff, student versus popo, one school versus the next. Any combination that you can think about, we've seen it on social media. It is a very disturbing trend. However, people, I am here to tell you, there's a video that is going around with some sorts of parents go to some sorts of students' school to discipline that student. Yes, it turned out at start that the parent had the upper hand. The picnic realized, listen, this is my mother. My mother can't do me anything in front of crowd. However, people, based on the response that she was getting from the audience, meaning the other picnic them, it seems as if she had a change of heart, meaning the student or the little picnic, the little GYAL. When the people them start to cheer and I say, Ray, and I tell you think say at champs, the only thing that was missing is the Go-Gozella and maybe about 40-something or 30-something thousand people. It seems as if the daughter started to feel SHAME. And people, do you know what they say about SHAMEDOG? And don't misinterpret me. I am not trying to compare this little girl to a little DOG, but you get the points. That was when this child, instead of being PUSHED around, instead of the mother of her hand pan her throat and a push her in her fence and a press it, two of them start to go back and forth, meaning that she fling her left, she fling her right, vice versa. They were going at it round for round, BLOSS for BLOSS, left and right and propeller, uppercut, everything are going, and of course, you know that the little Sketelina to be and criminal to be at most of these schools were cheering it on. There was no sorts of adult for party until further on in the video. When they eventually broke them up, they were breathing hard as if a two heavyweight, FIGHTERS, and the little Sketelina them and criminals to be were cheering even louder. Now people, let me ask you a question. Any decent person in the comment section, let me know. Could that even possibly go on upon your shift? Could one of your child, whether that child is 15, 25, 40, ever retaliate upon you when you tell them something right, when you are discipline them and make them know the right way? People, me I go say it, me can bet my life and me two pitney them upon this, and this a Father's Day, so therefore me not gonna lose that bet. I would never have to go to my child's school and discipline he or she like that. She could never or he could never do anything that is so wrong that would make me leave from where I'm at work, or even at my yard or at sports center and go to school for go do that. That can't happen in my parliament. No pitney of mine is going to CLAAT or even raise them voice, much less want raise them on pan which part, where and when. It can never happen. It will never happen. Even if them dream, say them a do that to them father, which is me, them have to go back and redream, reset that dream, they reprogram them computer chip and start all over. Not even dream them supposed to dream it. Simple as that. Now I want to know the conversation between a mother and a daughter, or a mother and a little boy after this happen. How two of them are going to coexist in this house. How them are going to work it out. Because people, like me say, it could have never happen. So therefore, me no need to make any sort of plan of action of how we are going to work this out. Because me know say it ain't did go happen. But me just say, in this case, when something like this happens, that this mother, this child was so shameful that she actually retaliated when she was pausing at the start. People, this is very sad, and what is even worser, this is now the norm rather than the exception. This is what has been going on in these schools with these picnic in all sorts of combination, but never usually we see any sorts of picnic and parent I go at it like two sorts of PITBULLS. What this shows you is how far the morals and ethic, how dysfunctional our children, our society have become. The same thing where you see at the school are the same thing where you see upon the street with the elderly. It seems as if nobody have any sorts of respect, nobody have any sorts of discipline. It is just chaotic, it is just out there. Anything goes world. People, this is very bad. And even with me trying to send this positive message, I know that most of you are listening and wanna say to yourself, blogger, the video they sound enticing, it sound exciting. How can I get to see it? It is very simple. WhatsApp me, WhatsApp number, send a text. I want to see the video with the mother and the little bad broken picnic. The video, send your name, you want to join the group. Just simply send a text to 1876 894-2711. Do not call me and do not video call me. Me no want see no man or no woman face. Unless, of course, you're my picnic or my jacket. Whichever one them is. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.